Welcome back to this channel. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Fists of Fury, released in the year 1972. The movie begins in a time period where parts of China are under the occupation of Japan. In the first scene, Chen Zhen, the main character of the movie, arrives at his former dojo school Jingwu. As soon as he enters the school, he's shocked to find the head chef Tian mourning over the untimely death of his master Hou Yuanjie. He then informs Chen that other members of the school have gone to Hou Yuanjie's funeral. Hearing this, Chen immediately rushes to the funeral spot with Tian, passing a suspicious look at him. Moments later, Chen arrives at the funeral spot and is devastated to see his beloved master getting buried. He lies over the coffin and starts crying. Soon other students pick him up and take him aside. The scene then fast forwards by 2 days, where Chen can be seen sitting in front of his master's photo and wondering about how he died. His fiancée Yuan approaches him with some food, but Chen refuses to have it. At the same time, Fan Junqia, the head of Jingwu School, along with 2 other senior students, arrives there and tells Chen that they're also sad about their master's death, but rejecting food is not a good decision. Chen asks about how his master died and Fan replies that he died because of pneumonia. However, Chen doesn't believe it and keeps on saying that it's a lie. The next day, while the whole school is remembering their legendary teacher and paying their respects, the Japanese people from Hong Kong district who followed Japanese dojo enter the room and interrupt the process. Wuzhen, the translator of Japanese dojo, Grand Master Suzuki, steps forward and starts belittling Ho and his dojo techniques. Wu mentions that Chinese people have no knowledge of dojo and that they're weak. Following this, he also gifts a board containing some derogatory words written for Chinese people. When Fan asks him to leave, Wu mentions that he will only leave if any of them will be able to defeat his men. Hearing this, Chen gets enraged and tries attacking the Japanese people, but is stopped by Fan, who reminds him that their master didn't teach them to get into violence. Out of rage, Wu continues to instigate the fight by slapping his cheeks, but Chen manages to control himself. Finally, Wu and his men leave the school, but not before threatening the Chinese people to leave the city. In the following scene, Chen arrives at Hong Kong dojo alone with the same board that Wu gifted to Jingwu School the previous day. There he notices Hong Ko students practicing dojo and challenges them to a fight. Hearing this, Yoshida, the head instructor of Hong Kong dojo, laughs at him and sends one of his students to fight. To his surprise, Chen easily defeats the student, compelling Yoshida to send more students. Though the Hong Ko students outnumber Chen, he effortlessly defeats each one of them with his electrifying and powerful dojo moves. After all the students are defeated, Yoshida himself steps forward to fight Chen, but surprisingly he is beaten too. Eventually, Chen tears the paper containing insulting words to his master and makes the Hong Kong students chew it as Chen leaves the place. A frightened Wu watches from nearby. Shortly after, Wu and Yoshida can be seen discussing with Suzuki how Chen fought and defeated all of their students alone. Hearing this, Suzuki becomes enraged and orders Yoshida and his men to visit Jingwu School and destroy it completely. In the next scene, Chen attempts to enter a park, but is stopped by a Sikh guard standing at the entrance. He shows Chen a notice board that forbids dogs and Chinese people from entering the park. At the same time, a woman is allowed to enter the park with her pet dog, but Chen is refused. While Chen is discussing with the guard, a few Japanese men arrive there and one of them belittles Chen and asks him to behave like a dog if he wants to enter the park. With this humiliation, Chen gets enraged. Follow the story of this movie in the next video on this channel.